name is Stéphane Denève, and I am a musician, I am a conductor, I'm also a father and a husband, and I'm the music director of the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra. So conducting is basically trying to create, a connection with your energy and give some objective information about the pulse, about the speed, etc., about dynamics, but more than that, to just share together something really mysterious, which is, the power of music. As a conductor, you can do really many things. Well, I know for many people, this is a bit mysterious. They see us move our arms and it seems that everything is easy and the orchestra just play by itself. But I think we do have indeed a role. It's a collaboration. And here in St. Louis, we have one of the finest orchestras in the world, and the musicians are very talented. And yes, of course, they have their own personality. They prepare their own score, for individual instruments. And so they perform it, at home, they practice it to master all the technical difficulties. Always try my best to listen and take from the musician what they propose me. Let's say there's no big rules to follow, and there are some very unorthodox ways sometimes to conduct. But the most important thing is that the orchestra just understands what you have in your heart, what you have in your brain, and sometimes it's almost telepathy. And you're like a chef, you have these amazing ingredients, and so you feel like, well, yeah, this is great, but actually I think I should maybe add a little bit of spice here, and maybe this should be at a different temperature, and maybe we should, rest this, and etc. To use all the forces, all the ingredients, and put them together to create something, that is more than just the sum of its parties, but something that is unique collectively. I love this baton, by the way, because it's very well balanced. Look, you see that? So it's just the center of gravity is here, so it's very easy and light to maneuver. So this baton is just an extension of my arm in order for the musician to see from far away.
So it's like Harry Potter finding the wand finds them? Or...
Yeah, actually, you could ask Mr. Ollivander which baton is the right one, and somehow, actually, it's true that there is, I think, a type of baton that seems to respond to you and create more the magic. You have two hands, and usually the right hand is usually used to kind of give a pulse, what we call the tempo. You usually mainly give what we call the rhythm here, and there is different methods. So there's in one beat, and or two beats, which is 1 2 1 2, or 3 beats, which is 1 2 3 1 2 3, 4 beats, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 5. Four, 5, and then it becomes a bit complicated because people have different ways to signify the more complicated beating pattern. And then with the left hand, I can modulate live. So for instance, if I wanted them to start, let's say, to play, but let's say here to sing Frère Jacques with crescendo, which means to go from soft to loud, I would just, say, my left hand would help to say, let's start soft. Frère Jacques, and I can have a kind of gesture showing that I want the intensity and the volume to go up, and then Frère Jacques would be a diminuendo, right? And of course, more than those very basic things, like loud, soft, short, long, etc., there is a kind of intangible emotion, style, connection with the music that you can offer. It does change a lot when I have actually audience, and for the orchestra too, because we exchange this energy. It's real. We give and we receive, and it's very clear that it's a communion, and the vibrations that we are creating is certainly the shortest way from one heart to another, and it just unite us somehow, and it creates a dialogue. An audience can inspire us to be even more passionate, even more intense, just the way they listen to us. It's quite magic.